Follow or subscribe to our channel, Suresh Academy. To keep you updated, hit the notification button. Let's begin. Prime numbers. Which of the following is a prime number? So we know the definition for prime numbers. It only has two factors. 51. Can 51 be a prime number? Let's see. I can divide 51 with 1, of most obviously, and by itself. That is, yeah. Is there any other number I can divide 51 with? Let's see. Let's say 17. 17 times 3. Yeah, 17 times 3. Yeah, I can. 17 times 3. So 51 is definitely has another factor which is 3. So therefore 51 is not a prime. What about 57? Can 57 be a prime number? I don't think so. Because you can divide 57 by 3. So 57 is not a prime number. What about 59? 59, yes. 59 only has 1 and itself. There are no other numbers that you can use, or no other factors you can use to divide 59 with. So therefore 59 is definitely a prime number, and 63 is a composite number because you can divide it by 3. 2. Which of these statements is true? All prime numbers are odd. Okay, I think that is true, but let's check the other answers. B. All odd numbers are prime. No, this is wrong, because 9, 15, 21 are all odd numbers because they end with the digit 9, 5 and 1. Yes, but they are not prime because they have more than two factors. So B is wrong. C. The number 2 is a prime number. Is this correct? Okay, yeah, this is definitely correct. The number 1 is a prime number. This is also incorrect. Okay, now all prime numbers are odd and the number 2 is a prime number. Which of this statement is true? Yes, you guessed it right, or you actually worked it out. It is C. This is the correct answer because all prime numbers are odd is almost correct, except that 2 is also part of the prime number set, and that is not an odd number. So therefore A is wrong. So C is the most perfect answer. Okay. 3. Which is the only even prime number? Everybody knows that, and I'm sure you already have the answer in your mind. So it is 2. 2 is the only even prime number. Which of this is a list of consecutive prime numbers? What is the meaning of consecutive? That means they come one after another. Let's look at this. 2, 3 and 4. 2 is a prime, 3 is a prime, 4 nope, a composite. So A is wrong. 3, 5 and 7 looks like it. C. 7, 9 and 11. 7 is a prime, 9 is a composite, so it's not. 13 is a prime, 15 is not, so not. So yes, B is the correct answer because 3 is a prime, 5 is a prime and 7 is a prime, and they are consecutive. All right, so I think, yeah, I have another question. 8 is not a prime number. Can you tell why it is not? A. Because it can be divided by 2 exactly. Let's keep this option open. B. Because it cannot be divided by 2 exactly. This is not, definitely not, because 8 is an even number, so I can divide it by 2 exactly. C. Because it has only 2 factors. This is not, because since it is an even number, it has more than 2 factors. Because it has more than 3 factors. This is also incorrect. It's supposed to be because it has more than. It should be less than, or it should be only 2 factors. That is the exact definition for prime number. So this is also wrong. So because it can be divided by 2 exactly. Now what does this mean? That means 8 can be divided by 1, 8 can be divided by itself, and 8 can be divided by 2. Therefore it has more than 2 factors, so it cannot be a prime number. So A is the answer. Okay, let's see if there's any. Yes, I've got a few more questions. Yeah, 2 more questions in fact. Which number is a factor of every even number? Even number, remember this? Yeah, 2 is a factor for all even numbers. In fact, all even numbers are a multiple of 2. So there you go. It's quite straightforward. Can a prime number other than 2 be an even number? Can a prime number other than 2 can be an even number? 2 is a prime number and it's an even. Is there any other? For an example, 4 or 6 or 36 or 102, can all these numbers be prime? They can't, because there are two factors for every number that is given, that is divide by 1 and divide by itself. For even numbers, there is one more additional, which is divided by 2. There are more than that, but you can divide them by 2 exactly. That is part of the definition for even numbers. So therefore, even numbers except for 2 cannot be a prime number. Okay, so can a prime number other than 2 be an even number? Yes, always. Nope. Yes, sometimes. Nope. No, never. Yes, this is the answer. Okay. All right. Thank you for watching. Please comment and hit the share and like button. Keep learning, share knowledge.